him do a lot of sets back then too. Back when he was doing Hanging with Mr. Cooper, he'd drop in and do that. I haven't seen him in a long time.
I think he's on tour with Cat right now.
He's got a sleeper Bronco. I think he still has it. But he had this like 1980s black Bronco, but he had it all done up.
Like OJ Bronco?
It was like an OJ Bronco. Yeah. But he had like a engine upgrade in it, suspension upgrade, tires, wheels, the whole deal.
Nice.
It was like an urban assault vehicle, like a powerful Bronco that like it just looked like an older Bronco that someone just has on the road. But meanwhile, this thing is like tuned up.
Nice.
Yeah.
The classics, man.
Yeah, and he would drive around that thing. He had a gang of cars. That dude loved cars. Really nice, funny guy.
I gotta get me. I gotta get some old schools. I want a Trans Am. That's what I want.
Ooh.
I want the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
What is this? Oh, that's right. It died. It got hit by a tree. Yeah. Fuck, that's right. Did it catch on fire?
No.
Oh, man. It got
This is the Bronco.
That's the Bronco.
Big storm last year.
Yeah. Damn, the storm last year took Mark Curry's Bronco. He loved that thing, man. That was it. It was a total sleeper. That car was a sleeper.
Got crushed.
See, that's
by
when
a
you're
tree.
smart dudes like him, man. They get sleepers. They like to drive around in a no-notice car.
That's how you move around. You got to move around like that. Don't bring too much attention.
Yeah, you got to move
Be
around.
able to go wherever you want to go, when you want to go, you know?
That's a move, man. A no-nonsense Bronco.
Yeah. I need an old school.
What kind?
I like the pickup trucks, the old. I think it's like a Chevy,
like 30s or 50s,
like 50s. The Chevy with the like the bubble.
Oh yeah.
Tire covers. What's that called? You know what I mean?
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about. There's one that a lot of people redo. There's a very specific Chevy pickup truck.
That right there. That's I need that.
Look at that.
I
thing.
need one of those.
1950 Chevy pickup. Wow. It's crazy what they can do to those too. I mean, who would have ever thought if you looked at one of those in the flesh in 1950 that someone would have something like that in 2018? That looks like something from the movie Cars.
It cost
right?
what, $6,000 in 1950?
Did it even cost that much? Let's guess. How much did a pickup truck cost in 1950? I say $1,500. I'm
gonna say $3,500.
How much did a pickup cost in 1950? Here we go. Drum roll, please.
Pop up right off the top in a second.
Nothing popped up off the top?
No.
It
might be giving me pricing for now too, so I'm trying to.
Oh, how? Did you write how much did a pickup truck cost?
Yeah.
There's people.
Price of in
retail price in 1950. Maybe that's it. People listening to this are bored out of their fucking mind right now. Like, do you really care? Why do you care what a pickup truck cost? 1950.
Are they watching live?
Some people.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, people?
What's up, people?
There's a slight delay.
Nice. Oh, for curses?
No,
am I cursing?
just because the internet. I think it's too late. I think we already fucked it up. How much did it cost?
$1,243.
$1,200. Yeah.
$1,243.
$1,243. $1,243. That's crazy.
Insane.
I tell you.
Current value $30,000.
Nice.
Or so.
Yeah, I got to get one.
That's what you want. Why a pickup truck and not a muscle car?
No, I want that. I want
that.
I want that Smokey the Bandit first.
Oh, right. 75.
Smokey the Bandit first.
Right. Yeah.
Of course, I want a Lincoln Continental with the suicide doors.
Ooh, you want one of those?
I need that.
Wow.
Gotta have that.
The Smokey and the Bandit, you're gonna have the Firebird on the front and the hood.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Damn.
The same one. I want the Ford Mustang, the
Eleanor.
Yes.
Ooh, the Gone in 60 Seconds car.
That,
Ooh, that car.
That.
That's one of the best looking cars of all time.
Probably the.
Yeah.
Probably the 66 Corvette. Beautiful car.
Those are great cars.
Beautiful car.
I have a 65 convertible.
Do you really?
Yeah, love it.
So you know.
Yeah, they're great cars.
Beautiful piece of machinery.
It's a crazy look, right? The look back then.
The top comes off like you just that right there.
Wow.
That's one of the most beautiful cars
that.
ever made.
Is that
in
a 67, Jamie? That's what it says?
Yeah.
God, that is incredible.
Was it called Eleanor before that movie, or that come from something else?
I think it came from the movie, right?
Yeah. No, I think it means something. I think Eleanor, when you say it backwards, like whatever the acronym is, well, find it. It's the I think that's what they did. I think they took some kind of tuner thing, someone's name, and used it backwards. It's like Roanoke. Is that it? I remember very vaguely the story of how they came up with the name Eleanor. Anyway, See if you can find it.
Yeah, definitely need that.
Yeah.
That right there.
It's a dope fucking car.
Super dope.
Maybe I'm thinking the opposite. Maybe what I'm thinking of is someone made a car that's like Eleanor, but they spelled it backwards. I think that might be it.
It just says Eleanor is the only Ford 1 Mach 1 in history to receive a car title credit.
Take the word Eleanor and spell it backwards and Google that. I think there's a car that they're making where they spell Eleanor backwards. I think this is where I'm getting it from.
The Hyundai Rollaway. the new Hyundai Rollaway.
Yeah, what would be Eleanor?
2005 Ronale Mustang.
Ah, see, there it is. Yeah, that's what it is. That's where I fucked up. Yeah, so this is a Mustang that they were spelling Eleanor backwards to make a dope Mustang.
Oh, okay. Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad for a modern car. Those
Right.
are fun.
That's nice.
Those are like modern muscle cars.
Look at that shit. That's nice.
Woo! Those cars, like that year, like into the 2015s and 16s, when they kept they got rid of the live rear axle somewhere around, I want to say like pretty recently, like 2012 or something like that. When was the latest Mustang released? The latest model Mustang. Before that, they used to have a solid rear axle, like a muscle car.
Right.
It's like handled terrible, but it was fun.
It would go.
But you would stomp on the gas, and the thing would go sideways. It would burn out everywhere. It was really like having a modern muscle car with like anti-lock brakes and
Wow.
a stick shift, and you buy it from the factory with 550 horsepower. Ridiculous car. Then they got it all the way up to 700 on the last models. The last models of the GT500 were 700 horsepower.
Front wheel.
Rear wheel drive.
Wow. Wow.
Dude,
700 horsepower rear
with
wheel
a
drive. That's
solid
crazy.
rear axle.
That's insane.
Yeah. Big crazy rear axle bouncing all over every pothole you hit. The car goes sideways.
Nah. I need that.
Yeah.
Eleanor.
But they apparently that's like great though. Those old schooly muscle cars for gripping the ground. There's something about having everything all in one fat
peeling off
axle
and,
in the back. Just
Right.
those two black stripes on the asphalt
Love
as you
it.
go sideways.
Love it. Love it.
It's-
What'd you say? You have a 60
65 Corvette.
Corvette?
Yeah.
Man, that's nice.
I love it. It's an old Rumble.
I believe from what I just read that car was only made for, or maybe even used in that original movie, and the guy that made it, HB Toby Halicki, wrote, starred, and directed that movie. So it's his car.
It's his car.
Yeah.
So, but I think they made
They had
several
extra ones.
versions.
They had 4 of them. That's it.
Because I saw a video of them selling one of them. They were selling one of them online. Yeah, but there's a company called Classic Recreations. They make those now. They'll make you.
Oh, you can get a frame?
Yeah, no, they do the whole thing from the beginning out, and they make you like a brand new version of a 1967 Mustang, but with modern engine, modern suspension.
How much does something like that cost?
Expensive as fuck.
Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah. I could imagine.
As fuck.
Yeah.
But if you're some rich dude who just, you look
You just want one.
There's the thing about this, like flossing, right? Like if you have a Lamborghini, you're like, look at this guy's doors go up. There's something about that, right?
The Lamborghini was made for flossing.
Ferrari, same thing. You pull up, like, look at this motherfucker
Yep.
making it. Woo!
Yep.
But if you pull up in one of those things, that's a different kind of enjoyment. That's like you're driving around in an art piece.
Exactly.
That's
an attention grabber, storyteller. That's it.
Yeah.
That's like people are just going to stop you.
Yeah, it's like an A+ in terms of like the impact it has on guys in particular. See, but girls don't care about that as much. Like
No, I
you
think
pull up in a muscle car.
I think chicks will dig that one.
I think that one. That one's so pretty.
Chicks dig the long ball, man.
Yeah, that's the long ball.
That's the long ball.
That's the long ball.
Chicks dig the long ball.
That's out of the park.
That's like, what is that? You're like, hey, come take a ride.
Yeah, pull that photo up again. That silver one, that 1967 silver one that you just had up. Look at this again.
Look at that.
Jesus
Come on, you pull that up in front of the
Christ.
club.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's pretty.
Do you know how much the one from the movie sold for at auction?
Let me guess.
The one from the
$700,000.
$4 million.
Oh, 1 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The main one.
From John Wick? Or
No,
from
no,
Gone in
from-
60
from-
Seconds?
yeah, from that one,
In John Wick, that's what it was. It wasn't the Eleanor one. I'm remembering wrong. It was they were selling one of the Mustangs in the movie John Wick. He had a 69.
He had it wasn't
Yeah.
an Eleanor, but he had a nice one. I remember the movie.
Right. He had a 69 that got stolen.
Right. The guy
Remember?
killed his dog and stole the car.
And then he got a 70 Chevelle.
Chevelle.
Ooh, that's another one.
Everybody loves a Chevelle.
That's 70 Chevelle,
Everybody
too.
loves yeah.
That 70 Chevelle's classic.
That's a good one.
That's a
classic. Impala. I got to get an Impala, too. I need an Impala.
You know what's even more classic than a... Oh, look at that. God damn, man. That's a 69. I think that's a Mach 1. Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah. Poof, look at that. It makes me faint.
That's fucking pretty.
I get weak in the legs when I see a car like that. I'm like, oh, my goodness. Look at that thing. That is America.
It's like 2 pieces to that thing.
America.
Right? It's like the front.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. They do not drive that good. They do not, because that looks pretty stock. They do not handle very well.
Really?
Nope, terrible.
It's another kind of car.
Yeah, if you had like a modern Honda Accord, you'll blow that thing off the road. Like, for real. That's goddamn work of art, though. You pull up in that thing.
You take the Honda Accord, I'll take that.
Look at that. Look how pretty that is. That might be one of the best looking cars of all time.
No, that Eleanor is top 3.
Go to that one in the upper right-hand corner, young Jamie. Look at that fucking thing. Jesus. 1969 Mach 1. Pow! America! Dude, Hendrix was alive when this car was out.
That is a sexy vehicle right there.
Hendrix died in 69, right? You could have been on your way to a goddamn Hendrix concert in that car in 1969. You would be the man. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
you pick up your girl.
Shit, Hendrix pulled up to the concert in that.
People were just different then.
Nice.
Yeah, Hendrix probably would pull up the concert in that, right? That'd be a car Hendrix would drive.
Kevin's guitar in the passenger seat.
Yeah, I found out there was a house that was for sale that Hendrix almost bought.
L.A.?
In Topanga Canyon. I was like, he almost bought it. It's almost Hendrix's house. Does it count?
It's almost.
Does it count?
He just walked through it like, nah, not this one.
He was apparently on his way to buying it when he died. What is that?
Oh, Stingray. Yes.
T-top, son. Damn. That's Jimi Hendrix Corvette. Holy shit. See if you find any other pictures of that thing.
That's a sexy car. This shit look like a shark.
God, Jimi Hendrix had a baby blue Corvette.
That's nice.
That's just a different one. Yeah. But yeah, those are crazy looking. Go to that other one that was just on that. What the fuck is that? This is it right here. So there's only a couple pictures of the car from the top.
2 Corvettes.
Damn, he had 2 Corvettes. Are those both his back to back? Is that what we're looking at? Two different ones?
I think it's the same car.
Oh. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix knew how to live. Old school, man. Dinosaur days.
Beautiful car.
Yeah. What do you drive, Tony?
I have a Cadillac.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
I got a Cadillac.
Which one you got?
I got the STS. Mine's old now. I was actually going to buy a new car like next couple of months. I don't know what I want.
They have a crazy new sedan coming out.
Which one?
Something V. Some big 4-door, super powered, ultra comfortable.
No, I've been waiting for. Have you seen the El Mirage? Can you pull up the Cadillac El Mirage?
El Mirage.
ELMIRAJ.
Ooh.
I've been waiting 4 years for this car, and every time I go to the auto show, they're like, "Yeah, it's coming next year." So I wait.
That sounds like a superhero in a Robert Rodriguez movie. The El Mirage.
Look at this motherfucker.
Ooh.
4 years, Cadillac. I've been waiting for this car.
Whoa.
Every auto show, next year.
That is slick. That's a 2-door.
Yes.
Holy shit.
I've been waiting patiently for this car.
You know, when we were kids, we thought about what cars would look like in the future. That's what they would look like in the future. Look at the front end of that thing. Like the headlights. Those are crazy.
Look at that, man.
That has such a futuristic, like, pause there for that picture and make that a little bit bigger. That has such a futuristic shape to it.
Look at the leather on the inside.
And look at that grill. Look how that grill integrates. We're like, this is how girls go with shoes. Like, oh my God. Do you see how strappy they are?
And you say to your girl, like, I don't get it. This is it right here.
You're not going to get it. It's so strappy.
4 years I've been waiting for this car.
Why are you such a Cadillac, dude?
My father drove a Cadillac. It's a tribute to my dad.
I like it.
The last car my pops had before he passed away was a burgundy Cadillac. And I just remember he loved it so much. And I didn't, growing up in New York, I didn't need a car.
Right.
So when I moved to LA, I was like, oh shit, I got to get a car to get around. I'm like, what am I going to get? Tribute to dad, Cadillac.
I love it. That's a good move.
Yeah.
They make some old school cars too that you could actually get fixed up and drive around.
Yes.
Like some 70s.
I'm gonna get an oldie and put it in the hands of a caretaker and let them just fix it up.
Get you one of them.
Definitely gonna do that.
2-door Eldorados. Ooh.
Nice.
What color? What color?
I don't know. Maybe like a money green.
Ooh. Oh, like the Bishop Don Juan. Didn't he have a mighty green one?
Well, then scratch that. We'll go burgundy. Because I don't want anybody to mistake me for the Bishop.
That's right.
I don't want no girl running up in my car at In-N-Out Burger like, I got your money, daddy.
I like the burgundy. I like burgundy like with a little bit of metallic flake to it.
Nice. Oh, yeah. That would be nice.
Oh,
that would be nice. Yes.
All fresh chrome.
Got to do it.
Riding those things, man. I mean, you got to respect the fact that it takes a long time to stop those fuckers.
Or the convertible Eldorado. The convertible Eldorado.
Oh, look at this. We're looking at a 76 convertible Eldorado. Oh, my God. What a shape.
Look at that.
What a shape. That was back when they didn't know what the fuck aerodynamics was. They're like, what?
That's what we're talking about right there.
Look at that thing.
Look at that.
What year is that, Jamie? 67?
Yeah.
God.
That's nice.
People just drove these enormous boats. Look at the size of the trunk. It's crazy.
That trunk can fit like a smart car in it.
Yeah, you could easily sleep in that trunk. No problem.
That's nice.
They just went through a period of time where they were making these giant boats. Like the Suicide Door Continental you talked about. That's an all-time classic.
Love it, yeah.
All-time classic.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
That's another one of the best cars probably ever made.
You know what's another best car ever made that I would never want to park anywhere? 1968 Charger. I saw a 1968 Charger all done up.
Dukes of Hazzard?
It's similar. Was that year 68 or 69? One of those years. Either one of those years is badass. But those cars, they were just like sharks, like big, long boats. They weren't like in any, like, look at that. That's not in any way practical in terms of its shape. Like, it's got to be, that wind's got to go into that grill in a weird way and probably slows it down. It's like having a little mini parachute in the front of your hood. Obviously, I don't know shit about
They didn't know about aerodynamics back then.
Well, I think they knew a little bit. Go back to that original picture, man. That original one was beautiful. Look at that thing. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that car just represents a different world.
That's Fast and Furious, right?
Yeah, he had one of those, right? Or similar, something similar years. There's something about in 1970 it got weird because then they put the bumper all around the front, like a big oval. You ever see that?
No.
Yeah.
On this car?
Yeah, pull up 1970 Charger. 1970 got weird. Like somebody got crafty. Look at the front bumper.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what did you just do?
Yeah.
Hey, come here.
That's like, put it back.
Yeah, what did you do? Put it back. You had something. Go to the black one. Go to the black one right above it.
Where are the headlights?
Oh, they roll up. They roll up like a 69 Camaro. You ever see a 69 Camaro?
Yeah,
they flip.
Right
yeah, those things flip. Right. That was like the rage back then, man. People loved roll-up headlights. That's a good picture, Jamie, but the other one's better because you could see the black one right next to it. Because you could see the other black. Yeah, that weren't there. Because you could see the grill. Like, make that like a little bigger. Like, look how goofy that is.
Nice.
Look how goofy that grill is. The bumper and the grill are like it's like got an up bumper and a down bumper. Like, what are you doing? Why'd you do that? Don't do that. You had it perfect, you fuck.
Yeah,
some guy was like,
that looks. Oh yeah.
Those people were on coke. It was the 70s. They were like, you know what's better? Fucking double bumper. Let's do it. Double bumper. Bumper up top, bumper on the bottom. It's my thing, bro. You gonna push that through to the GM? Hey, did you bring up my idea about the double bumper? Bumper on top, bumper on the bottom. I'm telling you, man, it's the fucking move. It's one guy. Look at that. Just doesn't look as good. It still looks badass, though.
It does.
It's still badass.
The original picture was the one.
Yeah, now go to a 1969. 1969 is a sweet spot. That's when they nailed it, and then they fucked it up. They should have made the 1969 Charger. Ooh.
Yeah, see, it was Dukes of Hazzard.
That was Dukes of Hazzard. Look at that one, that black one, up on the upper left-hand corner, right there. Upper left. Yeah, right there. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Nice. What a shape. Those people just had a different way of looking at automobiles. They weren't confined by
Have you ever gone to
regulations.
What's the spot? Big Bob's Big Boy in Burbank when they have the cars out at night?
I passed by. I never stopped in one of them. I've been to similar things. I've been to the LA Auto Show too. It's pretty interesting. But I guess those cars and coffees and things. You ever done one of those?
No.
I heard those are pretty badass. People like pull up with weird cars. Jay Leno's always showing up
at some Burbank.
They have them all over the place.
Oh no,
they have them in fucking Irvine and all over the place.
Oh, yeah?
People,
I gotta check it out.
Yeah,
I do the auto show every year, and I ask about the El Mirage, and they're like, "Yeah, next year."
You are just obsessed with Cadillacs.
Gotta get it.
That's interesting.
Gotta get it.
So no matter how big you get, Cadillacs.
No, I'll have other cars.
Okay.
But it's gonna be a Caddy.
But that's your main daily driver, probably.
That El Mirage, I've got to get it.
I like it, man. I like it. It's a different kind of luxury car, you know, and they're really doing it right now too.
Yep.
You know who else doing it right? The new Lincoln Navigator. You see that thing?
Gigantic.
The thing is crazy.
Big, man. That thing is big.
It's luxurious.
You like it?
Yeah, I've ridden them before.
Yeah?
They're amazing.
I got a test drive.
I haven't driven one, but I've ridden in as a passenger in one. I was like, this thing is badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the new, well, it's foreign, but that new BMW 7.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. It's like a couch going down the street. You just...
It's some insane amount of money. It's like $160,000. It's the most.
Is it
There's
really?
one version of it that's the most expensive BMW they've ever made, and it's supposed to be the most technologically advanced.
Nice. And I like the new, the Porsche, the four-door.
Panamera?
Man, nice.
Yes.
Nice
Yes.
car. I like it a lot.
Yes.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, that's the difference between living here and living in New York. Living in New York, so many people don't have cars.
You really don't need one.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a car in New York, it's a luxury. Then you have to find parking, and you go, fuck this car, man. my brother Kenny had a car for like a summer. It was like, man, I got to get up and move it every morning. And when I go into the city, I got to find parking. He's like, fuck this, man.
Yeah, and when you drive down the street and you see ones with boots on them, people don't realize about
you see the tickets just piled up because they'll put a ticket on top of a ticket.
Yep.
I don't know. In LA, sometimes people say, hey, if you already have a ticket, they won't put another one.
I don't know.
In New York, they don't. They'll put a ticket on top of a ticket. So he was just like a summer. What did he have? He had a...
That's a different kind of living. Living with no car, living in the city.
He had a Thunderbird. He had a Ford Thunderbird. It was like a...
older one or a newer
like
one?
A 2004.
Oh, those were weird.
Yeah. And he just was like, fuck this car, man. Too many tickets.
You know what's weird? Like that Thunderbird didn't really totally work, but the Challenger worked perfect.
Yeah.
Like the new Challenger.
Yes.
Yeah, people are like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, you nailed it.
You got it
right.
But
the Thunderbird, people are like, what are we doing here? Is this an old car? Is it a new car?
We don't know. Who are we?
Did they stop making that, right?
Yep.
They don't make that anymore.
Yeah, Chargers was great.
I don't think Ford makes anything other than Mustangs and trucks. I think they gave up on every single car they made.
They're bringing the Bronco back. I know that.
Yeah.
They're bringing the Bronco back.
But I think that was a move they made. Would you say, Jamie?
Did they have a Focus, or they stopped making that?
I think they decided recently.
We're not counting the Ford Focus, man.
Count?
We're talking about real cars.
I think recently they said they're going to cancel every car except the Mustang, and they're just going to make trucks.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, somebody went fucking crazy. Well, I think they'd probably make that Ford GT, too, in limited numbers. But, yeah, I think
the Celine.
Yeah, that's
a
different company that takes a Mustang, and then they put an aftermarket kit on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's Steve Celine's company. They do Corvettes and a bunch of other shit, too. They do a bunch of different... It's like Hennessy. You ever heard of that Hennessy Performance?
I've heard of Hennessy Performance, but
like
what are we talking about?
Or like Shelby. They take these cars and they'll, like say, like they'll do it to a Eldorado or not an Eldorado, they'll do it to Escalade. They'll do it to Corvettes, Mustangs. They'll take a regular car and put 1,000 horsepower in it.
Oh wow! Okay.
And sell it. So, but it's not. I mean, it's not just a Corvette. It's a Hennessy Corvette now. Okay. It's like like a Saleen Mustang is like it's like a Shelby Mustang. Kind of similar, but Shelby they sell from the Ford dealerships. Some Ford dealerships sell Saleens. Some of them do. You can buy them. They'll buy a few of them.
I thought you meant drunk when I'm drunk and my performance on Hennessy.
Oh, Hennessy.
Yeah, my Hennessy performance.
Ford to stop making all passenger cars except the Mustang.
They're still doing like the Explorer and shit like that.
Yeah, so they're just doing trucks. Yeah. And the Bronco. But that's a dope
They're going to do one car? That's weird.
That's the Bullet car. That's the tribute to the Steve McQueen movie. That's what that green car is. Look at that thing. Damn. That is gorgeous.
Great movie, by the way.
Yeah, it is a great movie. They nailed it, though. See, Ford nailed it with these Mustangs. They figured out a perfect way to make a shape that makes you think about old cars but looks like a new car.